So my 6 are like, so protein, BCAAs, L-glutamine, creatine, HMB, like them both. You need your multivitamin, like you said. You need fish oil, pre-workout, you go. But number one is intensity and pussy, man. You gotta get that pussy up. Nothing drives you.
The ultimate anabolic supplement.
Nothing drives you better. Nothing drives you better. Do you see that as a sacrifice? You see it as like, oh man, I wish I could go out with the guys. I wish I could do that. Here's my biggest fucking issue with that, because a burger is a temporary satisfaction. Going out with the boys is temporary relievement, you know. You won't remember any of those parties, but you'll frame that picture on your mantle. That means more to me in the balance of life, the achievement, your title, than any of the sacrifices of, oh, I can't eat a burger.
That's why we
fuck
don't
the
do
burger,
it.
man. You know, you're trying to live legacy. Anyone can eat a burger, but not everyone can win.
I've never invoiced a magazine for a cover. I don't think I've ever gotten paid. I mean, where's the money? Where's that start? Or is it about the money? Or is it about something else? At the end of the day, what's it about? So what's your driving force? It can't just be about you winning. There's got to be some higher point. Like the gym can't be about the ends. The gym has to be the means of some ends.
I bought a house well over $1 million. I had, $800,000 in the stock market. I was on a couple TV shows. I was doing commercials, everything else. Within 6 months, I was dead broke, $400,000 in debt. Both jobs were canceled and bills were keep coming in, man. There's a reality check real fast for you. And it wasn't like I did something to cause that. That was just an evolution of the market, housing market, and the depression, and the recession that we all went into. Who are you there, you know? It's really easy in the EKG of life. It's kind of funny that the heartbeat is that, right? Because isn't that life itself? And who are you at the top? The character, who's that person? How are you defining yourself there? And is that different than down here? And if it is, something's seriously wrong, because you can never be defined by success. You must always define it. And when you get success, that person's hungry. You ask that person, hey, what are you all about? I'm gonna be this. Talk about future, I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be this. Then you ask somebody who has a success, the coin flips. All of a sudden, that success defines them. Oh, who are you? I did this. Well, there's a past tense there. And if it's past tense, or it's idle, it's not moving, man. And you can't grow from that. You always have to reinvent the wheel, retry things, and you can never be a victim of the situation. It always has to be, it can never get too comfortable, man. Those comfort zones are really danger zones because you never try your true potential. But, I had a big wake-up call, man. All my friends left me, I thought they were friends, man, gone, man. I started pointing my finger at everybody saying, that's crap, I can't believe that. 3 were pointing back at me. I had to fix myself, man. I rescued 3 dogs, man. I was supporting my parents. Everything was gonna go down. The dogs had to find a new place. I didn't know it was gonna go down, man. I just knew that it wasn't an option. I started going, Per Bernal, photographer. I went to his house doing construction, man. I was doing construction. And I remember this girl came by, we shot a few covers, and she came by, she said, oh, Greg, cool, I was hoping we'll shoot together. I'm covered in shit, man, covered in shit. And she's like, we're not shooting together? I'm like, nah. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm trying to keep my house, man. I couldn't go to auditions and then a call back, not getting paid anything. And then it wasn't fast enough. These bills were coming in hard. I made $30K a month coming in, I had to throw out. I had to grow up real fast, Your greatest hour as a human is usually right after your worst hour of despair. And that was a rebound effect for me. And I look back at that as a blessing, man. People are like, hey, what's your biggest failure? What's your biggest failure? I go, I don't know if I have one, because each one of them molded something to me where I learned so much about myself. If I were to pull that out of my life, I don't know who I'd be right now. And I never let failure stand as failure. I just kept trying. As they say, failure is temporary, giving up's permanent. I'd be damned if at the end of my days, man, I'm never gonna have any regret. How many guys you see going to the gym, man? And it's like leg day, right? And it's their day they don't want to do. That's their weakest day, right? They go into the gym and going to do legs, right? And all right, so they go in that off hour, no one's really there. But it so happens Sally's there, some girl that they want to hook up with. So all of a sudden it doesn't become leg day, does it? Turns right into arm day or something, or chest day, so they can show off in front of Sally. That's someone that's doing something for a third party. They don't pay your bills, yet you give them all this value. It makes no sense. If you really want Sally, you believe in what you want, you go after no matter what anyone says. And when then you reach those horizons, trust me, Sally and Sue and Nicole and everybody else is gonna come, and you get to pick your choice because you're a leader, man. I came back from overseas in the military, I was in a hotel lobby bar. I'm trying to work my game that night, trying to get the digits and get the shit situated, And as I'm doing this, I get a tap on my shoulder, and you know, as an agent, and he keeps on talking to me, and he's like, hey man, you got good look, you should come to my room, get some pictures. And I didn't know how to take that, man, you know, so I went right up to his room right away and stripped out. No, no, but you know, I took his card down, man. You know, he's saying, hey, I can make you famous, I can get you a cover, I can get this. You know, you want to hear that, so you believe it right away. You don't do the due diligence to really research it. Next thing you know, you're in a trap, in a corner. Your integrity's on the line, your name's on the line, and what are you going to do? And you can't just back out right away, because then, you know, you're going to burn a bridge, this guy's going to hate you. It's a really bad situation. So that card, I did my due diligence. I checked him out, researched him, found out he's legit. I gave him a call and said, hey, you know, what do you think if I come up there? So we did a test shoot, and the test shoot landed the cover of Muscle and Fitness. If you believe in what you're doing and what your work is backloaded with is passion and love, I think it's going to go a lot further than glory or fame or just, you know, popularity. I think those fuels burn out in that fire. But you know, at the end of the day, it's like you just gotta show up. If you show up, you at least put yourself in a position to get an opportunity. You know, if you sit at home, you know, no one's gonna come knocking on the door.